Basically, entire microservice architecture holds mostly this three layer. One is business logic layer, which encapsulates the core functionality of each microservices, and then API gateway layer, which basically manage the authentication, rate limiting, request routing, caching, aggregating your response and send to the particular client. Maybe mobile device need a different set of response than the laptop device, or maybe the mobile device need a very light response than the laptop devices. You have to render more data on the laptop device, or you could showcase more data. So in that scenario, you need more data from this as a response, right? Until else you get it, you cannot render them, right? So in that scenario, API gateway layer is very helpful. You could try with Amazon gateway, API gateway in free tier. It's amazing. Then there is a data access layer, which handles mostly database interactions, largely like SQL DB, kind of MySQL or Amazon RDS or PostgreSQL. Or real-world example could be banking application or gateway for routing the client request to the correct service. So these are the major things, for what we should go for entire microservice architecture. Then there is service-oriented microservices architecture. It's a kind of hybrid of traditional SOA and microservices for broader business functions, like building a ERP system, HR service, finance service, inventory service. So what is the benefit of it? So it's basically easy integration for new services, and business evolves, leveraging the existing SO infrastructure. If you heard about enterprise service buses, that comes into this play. Then there is a event-driven architecture, which is very vital in the microservices architecture. Most of the application, helps this architecture, or they include this architecture into their microservices flow. Yeah. So basically, two services, they don't talk to each other. Basically, there is a third party or kind of message broker. So the service one, if you want to send a request, so it's basically the data to the message broker, publish the data into the message broker, and the request two, which is the receiver, so basically consume this data, the published data from this message broker. The message broker could be RabbitMQ, or there are many message brokers available nowadays. Yeah, you could look into that.